Alright, so hi guys. Welcome to my first episode of Wrestling Talks because I want to do like a perspective of wrestling fans for females. Perspective of professional wrestling. Well, there's divas. If divas perform professional wrestling, I think women can be fans for the show. Even though, come on, half the female audience are parents, in a way. I think. Half, I don't know. But let's get a nice fresh start. Because I have so much other videos on my YouTube channel, I just want to make a nice, clean start. Alright? So, what to talk about professional wrestling? Let's talk about some interesting superstars over the years. Let's start with current superstars. Let's start talking about Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose. First up, Bray Wyatt. He's a little bit similar to a certain superstar I like to call Raven. He looks similar to Raven in a way, but I still think he needs to work on his gimmick a little bit more. He got the family down, not the creepy factor. If you're trying to be the new face of fear of the professional wrestling business, well, you have to do one thing particular to make me fear of you. Well, if you see right over there's a picture of the boogeyman in the hockey. I thought there's a hockey talk man photo right there. So if I would say is this, whoever's a fan of the boogeyman knows that he is so much scarier than Bray Wyatt. I know that most people think, why is he scary? I just, well, maybe because boogeyman eats worms. Bray Wyatt attacks people for no reason. Perspective on that. So, first thing we do here, alright, we got the whole Bray Wyatt situation done. Let's go with watching some nice share screen here. Share to present to everyone. So, let's go here. You want to know if I'm doing this right. It's kind of cool doing this. I finally got that part down. See it. Hard to do this sometimes. Alright, let's see it. I know there's a YouTube thing where you can watch wrestling videos. For me, I like to watch collabs of wrestling fans made. For example, like wrestling fans are so creative. Like someone make a Roman Reigns and AJ Lee a Fallout. You know, like oh that's like why? Stop shouting out. Okay, stop sharing that. Here's one thing in particular you should know about me that, well, I know people probably thinking, why in the world I want to do this? So you could have like questions here. So if you want to talk to me or anything, the questions will appear. So please, anything you want to talk about, I will help out. You know, so let's get this straight. I know almost about everything there is about professional wrestling. If you don't believe me, well, I got a picture of the honky tonk man behind me. Yeah, honky tonk man, right there. And also, I got an autograph of Boogeyman and Zeus from No Holds Barred. Yeah, and also, I have my entire collections over there. I got a Jeff Hardy. It could for me. I love the Hardys. Hardys is definitely my favorite tag team. Also, if any of you guys ever seen indie professional wrestling? For me, indies, for me, are such a great thing to watch. I love professional wrestling. I remember my first time going to an indie show. Oh gosh, it was so fun. It was a Bullet Bob Armstrong promotion. I was like, when I first went down there, it was so cool meeting great Hall of Famers. Like, I got like more than one autograph of Bullet Bob Armstrong for free. You hear me there, right, ladies and gentlemen? I got myself free autographs from WWE Hall of Famer Bullet Bob Armstrong. So that's not all. I got autographs of my entire wrestling collection. I met Roman Reigns' father. I hope people hear me saying that in front of the whole world, but so far none. So hard. Hold on, I got an idea here. So, another thing going on here. Matt Storm. Where Matt Storm is. Where are you, Peter? You think you're going? I don't see it. Do I need to add you? Okay, let me just delete that. And I know what I go to do with Peter when he gets on here. Cameraman, add. Let's see if that thing works, because I haven't talked to Peter in a while. Even though he's from New York and I'm from Florida, two different states. So, yay. But, by the way, back to talking wrestling now here. What the wrestlers today are kind of like iffy. I don't know which one's better. TNA, Ring of Honor, WWE, or for me, NXT. For me, my favorite NXT superstar of all time is sorry. I'm sorry that I have myself a little bit of a speaking problem. And also, if you people who hope people watch this know that I done Special Olympics for a living, and I take Special Olympics seriously. If people who don't appreciate people with special needs, who are wrestling fans, who have a speaking problem, just fine. Okay, back on the whole WWE, who is better than TNA in a way. For me, in rating standpoint, TNA got a little more in the F factor. Come on, they have the Hardys, for crying out loud, and the Wolves, and Eric Young. For me, Eric Young is kind of gone to the crazy deep end in his career. And I seen what he's done at all in his career, especially his days in WCW. If you want something to ask me, you could put down some questions down there on the low, so you can help me out here for what you guys want to see. Because I'm new at this, so just help me out, alright? So, here we are. So, I always want to know is this. Everyone got their favorite superstar. I really wanted to get this through. For me, my favorite superstar is hard to pick. Like, there's Shawn Michaels, the Hardys, for me, especially Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's just off from Matt, but Jeff Hardy's my guy. I know it's probably weird, but hey, go Hardy, go Jeff. Hey, I've been a fan of his since his entire career. Well, technically not entire career, but I survived his emo era TNA when he was the Antichrist. Yes, I still remember his Antichrist face. You know how hard it is to be a fan of Jeff Hardy when he portrayed himself as the Antichrist? Oh, God. Man, my fandom of Hardy was tested. Even though he did have a feud with Raven, when he was his thing with Raven, kind of awkward in a way. But either way, Jeff Hardy. Oh, God. I hate this so much. I wish I could stay focused on one thing. If someone just please and type down a question right here, because I really want some help here, right? Because I just want to know what you guys, the wrestling fans around the world who are watching this, what you guys really think about the business today. What we could do to make it better. Like, should we bring more indie promotional wrestlers to the main roster? Or have more wrestling shows like we used to have in the 90s, like WCW, ECW, and WWE? I just want to know this. Thank you, Peter! Thank you for coming. I was so nervous. Thank you for coming. Peter, you think frozen again, man.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Oh, if you didn't notice, I updated my wrestling collection. I got myself the new Razor Ramon figure.
Oh yeah, I've seen it on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can tell. Yeah, I just forgot. I need X-Pac. I only need X-Pac to finish my Click collection. I have Sean. I got Hunter, and I got Razor and Nash. All I need is X-Pac.
Or you can get 1-2-3 Kid. I mean, that's out. I'm like,
Well, it still counts. Like, I have the WCW figure of Kevin Nash instead of the Diesel.
right.
And I had the Big Show Giant figure. Oh, have you done any Tough Enough videos recently? And I found out, Mr. You know that Hunter Hayes fellow we've been watching?
Yeah. What about him?
He made his own video for Tough Enough.
Wow. I didn't see it on the program on Raw or SmackDown at all.
I forgot to do the hashtag thing. Got me to look it up.
He's a dummy. He's a dummy.
He tried to portray himself as Mr. Trying to be the son of Michael P. Hayes.
No, he didn't use the hashtag. He was stupid to not use it.
Yes, but remember, he didn't know he's from the UK. He's from Australia.
Don't matter. He's so done it. I mean, every other nationality done it. I mean, why couldn't he?
Okay, remember, there's also there's also a Hunter Hayes, the country singer, not the wrestler.
Right.
Okay, what is it? I see it's all his matches. I know it's on here. But wait, really is who he really is in the character instead of him. Is this who he really is portraying?
Maybe.
But it's hard to find it right now. Where is it? All I know right now, I can see it's on his promo. All right, I saw it earlier. Oh, I know. Wait, I could just screen share.
Yeah.
If I figure out how that thing works.
Good luck with that.
Open new window. I finally figured out how it works. So you just have to click on that and share to everyone. Then to present. So let me try to end the YouTube thing. I'm gonna click. There we go. You see the thing?
Yeah, I see it.
Alright, on. See it. Go on YouTube because it's a lot better doing this way than looking it up. There it is, right there. Alright. Here it is.
All right.
Hi, I'm Luke Potter, 29 years old from Sydney, Australia. Trained and endorsed by Team 3D Academy, Orlando, Florida. Oh, and him? He's my mate, and he is the Australian Freebird, Hunter P.S. Hayes. And I'm just living it large, baby. For the last 5 years, we have traveled the world trying to establish a name for ourselves. WWE and wrestling has consumed me for my entire life. It has made me into the determined, driven, hungry individual that I am today. We are physically and mentally ready to take it all the way because together we're tough enough, baby!
All right, that's who he is. That's who he posts. That's what Hunter PSH is.
Okay.
That's his character.
Yeah, I can figure that out.
Yeah, okay. You should see these. These are funny.
Yeah, I've seen them before.
I mean, have you seen all the others for you who sign up for Tough Enough? I mean, they're funny.
Yeah, I did.
There's one dude I kind of shared on the like chat room one time. They had you just finally stop that right now. But say it was fun. Oh, by the way, what you thought of Raw last week? I mean, this Monday.
It was all right. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was all right.
Yeah, I still don't get the whole. But did everyone get arrested? Then we found out Seth Rollins actually touched the cameraman, and
they want to make the storyline work. You know, it's basically them trying to make the rivalry more interesting than it was last year. You know,
I remember I still got a chance of feeling that every hope in the world that the Shield might come back.
Yeah, everyone's praising for that.
Well, because I'm doing a little bit of math here because DX, remember how they had that famous feud, Hunter and Sean?
Yep.
How long did that feud lasted?
For God knows how long, like years?
I know it started like 2004, and they came back together 2006, right?
No, they started in 2002.
Oh, that's when they started?
Yeah. It started in 2002 when Sean brought Triple H back to Raw, and they thought it was going to be an extra reunion, but it changed the other way.
You know, I did research on that day. It was on his birthday when Triple H pedigreed Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
So, like, that was an insult. Why you want to backstab your best friend on his birthday of all days?
Well, they want to make it interesting because Sean and Hunter have been friends for a very long time, and they never seen them compete against each other. So they want to make Triple H the heel and turn back on his friend, and they want to see how it goes.
Well, it did help make the Elimination Chamber famous.
Well, Eric Bischoff did that.
Don't mention his name. God. I'm glad that when you know why time we're watching Bischoff with his TNA and when he was abusive to the divas of the locker room in the WWE.
Yeah, I know.
He abused them. He used the three-man warning. Rest in peace, Umaga.
Yeah.
Even Umaga was one of the few Samoans that scared me as a kid because the Samoan spike could easily could paralyze you if you do it the wrong way. Oh, I met Roman's. Have I told you I met Roman's father before? Roman Reigns?
No.
Oh yeah, I met him a couple times. Here we go. See, I got this bad boy. See, I was sitting next to him the whole time of this show, and he told one of the ladies in the back to have all the superstars to sign it. See, there's Bob Armstrong, and also Carlito came. Carlito.
Cool.
And but he did sign it, but I think his ink of the marker kind of faded a little bit, so it's hard for me to find it. Oh, Paul Bear's son signed it too.
Oh.
I can show you some of the photos. There's also one dude called Nathan Beast. He looks just like Adam Rose, but nicer. By the way, okay. So, what do you think what should happen at the all right, the gauntlet, the tag team match of the elimination chamber? How's that going to work?
Well, I don't know. WWE is curious as well. I mean, we're all curious about that. This is the first time ever that Elimination Chamber had tag team titles on the line. It's always been singles, but never in a tag team title match. Think about that for a second.
Yeah, but
About the world titles, the world heavyweight title and the WWE title. How long have we seen a tag team elimination chamber match with tag teams? How long?
None.
Exactly. This is the first time ever that's ever happened. And it's
Yeah.
probably never going to happen again. And it's going to be interesting how this is going to be panned out. It's probably going to have two teams of two, probably in a tornado tag match. And the next entry will be another tag team and blah, 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 blah.
But
Something like that.
we got New Day who's trying, because I'm saying this, try to portray themselves as the Fabulous Freebirds because they tried to do the Freebird rule one time at the Payback paper. I was like, you know, today's fans don't know what the Freebirds are.
What is wrong with those fans?
I know about the Freebirds because my mom was a fan of Michael P.S. Hayes at the time, which was my age. And she sees Michael P.S. Hayes as good looking. I look at photos of Michael Hayes back in the day. I was like, why? Just why? I know he's a good talker. He helps the Hardys win their first tag titles, but remember he was Doc Hendricks for a while. We all seen how that worked out for him.
Uh-huh.
Put that up later. But also, what's hey, you're close to New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to see that show live?
I want to see it, yes. I want to see SummerSlam, yes.
I mean, the Raw. The Raw was at that center that was closing down.
Oh, the Nassau Coliseum? Oh, yeah. I only watched it at home. It was sad for us at Long Island. I mean, that was the last time we saw a WWE event. I mean, think about it. If you were in Long Island, if you were born and raised, and you've been in the Nassau Coliseum, and you've been seeing WWE live events from there, and it's shutting down, closing the doors, and you saw it the last time, how would you feel?
It would have been cool if seen Zack Ryder win because it is his hometown.
Yeah, exactly.
What would have happened? I was on this chat. It's like he was saying, "Dolph's dad." There's just a quote that someone typed down on this thing. They cannot. Zack Ryder is an idiot wrestler. Cannot hold a title. As quoted.
I mean, why would some person say that? I mean, he held the U.S. title for like a couple of years ago, and he even beat Dolph Ziggler.
He probably forgot about that whole feud with
Dolph Ziggler.
I love Dolph. No, I do. I know he was just a jerk, but you know how heels are.
Yep, exactly.
They think how I kind of felt like when Chris Jericho, when you first called people like whatever that word called
hypocrites, parasites, sheeple, something like that.
Yeah, but my mom told me that the first word you said, that means someone who lied to, but saying something, you don't do that, and you do it anyway.
Yeah, the person who tells you not to do this thing is actually doing the thing that you can't do.
Yeah, and I was
That's
like,
being a hypocrite.
They're just booing you because you're turning into something you're not. You're turning into someone who's just a jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I prefer Y2J Jericho than the suit Jericho.
I mean, the suited Jericho, he did some amazing things in his career.
You remember that he punched Shawn Michaels' wife in the face?
Yep, I remember that.
He's still wearing the suit. And I remember Sean. I rewatched the video. It was like Sean broke his tooth in that ladder match.
Yep.
I was like, how would that even? I know it's probably hard to break a tooth in a way. I know Mick Foley lost a couple of teeth in his career, but he's Mick Foley. You might expect that.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get those ECW volume sets because I saw the pre-video. Got the BWO got to be in it.
Oh, the Blue World Order.
But until I got Blue Meanie and Stevie Richards. And oh my God, Stevie Richards look like he's still like he's in his 20s.
You know, you can get that on the WWE Network on demand, you know.
Yeah, but it's still not on the network yet. They don't have all the least all the WWE videos yet on there. So
I mean, that's why I'm not a subscriber of the network. I mean, you have to wait for the videos that you want to see, you know. And
hey,
I'm not
the ECW Takeover Raw segment. No, I'm good. The beginning of the whole, Raven.
Yeah.
Title for the pay-per-view, for the first ever pay-per-view for them.
Yeah.
I agree with that, and I still can't believe how some of that worked.
Yeah.
All right, so, but the only way for you to see the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view is by the network, right?
Yep. Exactly.
All right, do you have the network or don't you have the network?
I don't have the network.
Are you going to get it to see how that tag match works, or are you going to pay the pay-per-view? Or well, you can't pay the pay-per-view because it's only for the network. Oh, I got the network, so
I can afford the network nor the pay-per-view because I don't have a job and I don't have any money.
It's only
I ain't got no. It don't matter. I don't have any money. I don't have any money. So basically, it's that.
I guess you missed the free day when it was there supposed to be the free month. But man, it's supposed to be free, and you get missed your opportunity on that one. Oh, I want to know about this. What do you think about the whole Entourage segment when one of them said that one of them faced a UFC fighter that flipped Seth McMahon the WrestleMania pay-per-view, and when they went all heated argument between the Entourage crew.
Yeah, I mean one of the guys mentioned Ronda Rousey's she didn't like that at all. You can saw that in their face. She didn't want to talk about it, but it's still hilarious to us, and she had it coming. And I want to see Ronda Rousey or one of the 4 horsewomen in the WWE. I just gotta say, Dana White, just let him make an appearance, please. Just for the love of Christ.
Always next year WrestleMania. There's always next year.
Yeah.
I might go because Texas is not that far by a 2-hour plane ride from here.
Yeah.
It's not that long of a plane ride.
Yeah, I figured that.
Well, I have a friend from the UK. He said he's going down there. We're going to see the pay-per-view and to see the Hall of Fame. Who would be perfect for the Hall of Fame in Texas?
I haven't heard anything yet.
But any predictions?
I think let's see, who hasn't been in the Hall of Fame?
Let's hear. Let's see who haven't.
I know that he is in the Hall of Fame. That Randy Savage.
Hogan, Stone Cold, Macho Man, Hitman, and Shawn. So
yeah.
So between The Rock or The Undertaker?
I think they're gonna announce The Undertaker first because he had an amazing career through WrestleMania with that unbeaten streak, till ended by Brock Lesnar, of course.
We might have the Click join because we got Shawn, we got Nash, And who else now do we need? We only need 3 more members of the clique to join in the Hall of Fame.
Well, they got Scott Hall in there, so that's
Yeah,
3.
2 out of 3. So we need 2 more to get into the Hall of Fame. Then we have the whole clique. So I always wondered if DX or the clique into the Hall of Fame, would it make Shawn Michaels the second time Hall of Famer? Same thing with Nash and Hall.
I don't think they will allow the clique to be in the Hall of Fame. I think they're gonna have X-Pac in the Hall of Fame, maybe, or Triple H.
Oh, remember, X-Pac had the same problem with China. If China can be in the Hall of Fame, then never does X-Pac. So remember that.
Oh yeah, that's true too. I mean, I don't know why they don't want China in there. I mean, she's defined the women's division, and apparently, no matter how many pornography videos she's done, I mean, she's defined the Attitude Era with her skills. Basically that.
Well, technically, they did make Sonny into the Hall of Fame.
They did. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, if she did some things to herself, and she's in the Hall of Fame, why not China? Why not her?
China's all the way down to Japan. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But either way, Liz are in the Hall of Fame. Trish Stratus are in the Hall of Fame. Let's speak to more favorite.
There's Medusa in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. I think they're gonna have and Wendy Wickner was in the Hall of Fame too.
I'm going to induct the one who's saying girls want to have fun. Whatever that person's name, and I should know because she's part of pop wrestling culture, but you know. Ooh, Owen Hart. I heard it might put Owen Hart in the Hall of Fame.
That's good. I mean, he does deserve it.
I heard this. Are you sure they're going to make Owen Hart into the Hall of Fame? Because I still heard there still might be a little bit of bad blood between Owen's wife and the WWE because of the whole entire accident.
I don't know, but I think the past is the past. I mean, they can forget about it, and they'll just probably honor Owen Hart to the Hall of Fame, and Brett is going to induct him.
Maybe probably have British Bulldog and Owen.
I don't know, maybe, or either.
Or I don't know about a kid. I mean, baby boy kid. The cousin for a Bulldog.
Dynamite Kid, you mean?
Yeah. Have the Bulldogs in the division in the Hall of Fame.
They may bring the Bulldogs into the Hall of Fame because they need a tag team into the Hall of Fame. Right? You don't have any other tag teams in there.
The Wallace and Owens, the Road Warriors.
Yeah, there are those two in the Hall of Fame.
I think the Von Erichs count as a family. Yeah. They're all of them your tag champs.
Yeah. The Bushwhackers in there too.
Oh yeah, it reminds me. Luke Bushwhacker is gonna be coming down here for a con coming up. Well, for next year's con, but. Also same thing with Bandar Man. He's going to be down there too. I want to know what made him sign though. I have Hacksaw Jim Duggan's autograph. Which one's your favorite superstar?
Like the top 5 or just
that? Like start with top 5, then your least favorite.
Okay. Number 5, I gotta go back in time to the 80s, and I gotta pick the Macho Man Randy Savage, the way he's charismatic, the outfits, the ropes. Number 4, I gotta go with a tag team on this one. The Dudley Boys.
The Dudley Boys. I thought you were gonna say Hardys or Edge and Christian.
They're good, but the Dudleys are they have more tag team title reigns than those two combined.
Pretty much. I think they really do try to tie the Road Warriors record. But we all know that's not going to happen.
You may never know. Records can may be broken. I mean, look what happened to the streak.
Don't
And
remember about that. I was there where he lost. I was there. Oh, don't mention about that again, please. I want to forget about that moment.
and
Okay.
Cena's almost close to Ric Flair's world title reign record. I mean, you may never know. Records can make to be broken.
Yeah. I thought if all right, back to number. All right, you've done 5. We did 4. So what's number 3?
Number 3, I gotta go to NXT, and it's a tie one between Finn Balor and Kevin Owens.
Not bad with Owens. He's facing John Cena, the champion and champion match at the Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah,
So who are you picking, Cena or Kevin?
I'm going Owens fight on that one.
Interesting. Very interesting. And what NXT? I know he's not a rookie, but he is an NXT rookie. So pretty much, so you want a rookie against the 15-time John Cena.
Exactly.
Okay, so all right, so we done 3. Now what's number 2?
Number 2, I gotta go with Rhino.
I saw his back. He's back in NXT, and he's done pretty good with himself.
I know.
He's still in good shape than ever. He was like when he was in 06 or 05.
Yep.
Whatever the one
05.
05. Yeah. They ruined that on the network. I wish they had the right music.
They do. They have it on NXT. They have his entrance.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't have the Sandman's entrance. They don't have him. They have the crowd sing his theme song.
Oh.
And also, that's also probably the reason why they don't edit it now because of who's in it.
Oh yeah.
We all know that person's they're gonna be in the Hall of Fame. If they get number 1, I would definitely be shocked, not shocked.
Number 1, I gotta go with Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer, not bad for old school ECW. For me, if you talk about old school ECW, I prefer. I know you like Dreamer, but I'm a Raven guy. I'm a Raven girl.
That's all.
Well, because I love the grunge look he had on. I'm trying to figure out how to make that work.
Me either.
All right, now my top 5. That's probably a hard one, but let's start off with Dolph Ziggler.
Okay.
Dolph.
Okay.
All right. Number 2, Shawn Michaels. I know both people put Shawn number 1, but let's say that I remember it's old school versus new school around here now. Number 3, we're going 3 to 5. And you did tag team? I'll choose another tag team. I prefer this. Hardy.
Hardys. All right.
Come on, because I love Jeff Hardy. Give me wrong with that, but Jeff Hardy's my man right there. I love the freaks. I gotta admit, you gotta love the freaky Jeff Hardy.
You know he broke his leg, right?
Yeah.
He's in the hospital.
Well, because he done something reckless that he would rode his motorcycle. I mean, he was wearing his helmet, right?
What? Yeah, he was, but he didn't save his leg.
He's still alive. He just had a broken leg. All right. So back to what I was saying. We did Hardy. We did Shawn. We did Dolph. So the final 2 out of the 3 of the 5. If I'm doing two ECW wrestlers, so maybe NXT. I'm a little bit iffy on this dude, but I can tell he's pretty good money. Uh, I have to say Johnny Cassidy, that big dude from that who keeps saying swaps all the time.
Yeah.
I think he's money. I think he would, if that tag team whoever works going so far, he could easily go to the main roster easily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I told you said Dreamer, and I said Raven. So boom,
Yeah.
Raven's my number one.
All right.
All right. So your worst tag, or now the worst superstars that you have. The top 5 worst.
I gotta go with the Spirit Squad at 5 because they're just man cheerleaders in a wrestling ring. That's
Remember,
not.
one of them now became Dolph Ziggler. Don't forget about that. No, did that still count with Dolph?
Well, Dolph didn't become Dolph. He had another name. I don't know what it was.
I think it was Nikki.
I think so too. I don't know. But number 4, my least favorite NXT superstar. I gotta go with the. I gotta go with the woman on this one, and it is Shimelina, who company Swift, whatever their tag team name is.
Oh, you mean that the one who had the ball of boom chick?
The Supple Queen of Staten Island, or whatever her name.
What? She's from your own town. How do you hate someone from your own town?
Well, she's not from my own town. She's from Staten Island. I live in Long Island. There's difference, you know.
I remember one time remember the Cookie and Robbie E gimmick?
Yeah.
How in the world only Robbie E made it and Cookie didn't?
I have no idea. I think they got more performance out of Robbie more than Cookie because she doesn't wrestle, I don't think, and they don't have the much budget to keep her.
Robert.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to your number 4 now.
I already did my number 4.
What?
Now we're up to my number 3.
Number 3.
Tag team I gotta go with is the Ascension.
I agree. I totally agree because one, they're already ripping up the Road War gimmick and they try to say they're better than all the wrestling tags into the past. That's not even true. Don't make fun of the Road Warriors. Did they even learn?
Nope.
Come on. Everyone knows there's a rule in this business. Don't make fun of the Road Warriors because they could. I know that Hawk is in heaven, but they're still animal. I heard he still could whoop some butt.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah. All right, what's the next one?
Number 2, I gotta go with Bill Goldberg. Goldberg. That guy.
You know, if you were a fan back in the 90s, if someone said, like Goldberg, you probably were a main WWE fan instead of WCW.
Yeah.
So what was if you said that to a WCW fan? Like, did you think they A, going to slap you in the face, or B, force you to watch of any match of Goldberg have in his career? Which one?
I remember Goldberg's undefeated streak in WCW. I mean, that's better than Undertaker's, I gotta think. Before the WrestleMania.
Technically, he got beat by Kevin Nash, so yeah.
Well, at least he got to 100 and plus in his record. That's something.
How in the world is that even possible? Did that already happen when he was before he debuted in WCW, or when he was in the Indies?
It was in his debut in WCW. He faced Bill DeMott, and he beat him. Then he beat another guy, then another, yada 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 yada.
Yeah, by the way, if he won all those championship matches, how in the world he still got beat?
I got no idea either. I think it's WCW's business of trying to kill the streak. and apparently they don't want Goldberg to be undefeated anymore. So they just come up with that idea to Scott Hall ruin Goldberg's match and let Kevin Nash win the match.
Yeah,
That's basically.
all right. So what's number one? What's the more worse than Goldberg?
You mean Bill? You mean Gilbert? That
Wait,
guy.
I thought you said Gilbert. I thought you said Goldberg.
Yeah, I meant to say Gilbert. I don't know why I said Goldberg.
You said Bill Goldberg. I could rewind this video and say that you said Bill Goldberg, saying it as the number two worst superstar.
I know. If I say Bill Goldberg, I thought I said Gilbert. I thought I said Bill Gilbert, but that wasn't the case. So let me redo that. It's Gilbert. I mean, the guy is basically not like Goldberg at all. He has those sparkler things and a fire hydrant blowing in his face. I don't know how that guy was still in the Attitude Era. And he was a light heavyweight champion. That was ridiculous.
They did what the ECW did with the NWO with the Blue World Order. That's why.
Well, that was better than Gilbert. I mean, let's be facts about that.
All right. So what's your number one?
Number one, I gotta go with Eugene. I didn't like him. I didn't like him as a kid.
All the people in the world you could choose from. I'm surprised you didn't mention the Miz.
Well, I hate the Miz too, but I don't. He's down there with my top 10, but I don't. Me as a kid, I didn't like Eugene because he was acting like not like his professional way, but more like a kid way. And
that's how
I don't know.
Remember, he didn't make the musical chairs and made Chris Jericho to become the number one contender for any title.
Yeah, that was not a real wrestling kind of match.
Well,
I know it was a kid's game, but I don't know.
He had Ric Flair into it, and Jared became Lawler. Why was it Lawler won for crying out loud?
I don't know.
All right, so my bit worst. Let's go with number 5. Tyler Breeze, NXT, because his gimmick, so annoying.
Well, being Mr. Glamorous?
Yes. Oh, God, I hate that. He used a selfie stick for crying out loud. A selfie stick. If he goes to the main roster, I would definitely slap myself with a steel chair if I have to see him on main roster.
I mean, despite the gimmick, he is very good athletically. Don't forget about that.
True. Alright, okay. Got that out of the way. So number 4. What's here? I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't, but I feel like I want to add Mizdow. But no. But I like Mizdow now because he finally find his niche in life by impersonating other superstars for a living.
Well, he's now Mandow. He's Macho Mandow now.
Yeah, and they're going to have Curtis Axel portraying himself as Hulk Hogan. Why? How hard is it for him to pretend he's his father? I want to see that happening. Alright, that's what I call David Sandow dressed up as Mr. Perfect. That's what I gotta call it. What are you gonna Mandow? Mr. Sandow or Perkdow? Perkdow. Alright. Okay, back to change that whole thing with number 4 again. Let's go with. Does John Laurinaitis still count as a wrestler?
Well, he was a wrestler back in, I don't know when he was a wrestler back in. It's probably in the 70s.
Yeah, I still count him. Okay, number 3. The Miz. Hands down, Miz, number 3. Number 2. Okay. I choose a tie between number 2. That is between Triple H. And I know people will hate me because I said Triple H, but let's say right now he's definitely on my worst heel list right now. And a tie between Seth Rollins. Don't get me wrong, they're good athletes, but they're hated. Part of my they made me hate them so much, so they're on my list.
Right.
And number 1 is a superstar that I've been hating since I don't know how long I've been watching professional wrestling. Get me wrong, when he was in TNA, he was a lot better guy. That is the Brian Kendricks. For me, I prefer his TNA gimmick than he returned to NXT. I prefer that gimmick before that one. Which one do you prefer, the Brian Kendrick, or does Brian Kendrick the one who defeated the Abyss?
I go either way because Brian Kendrick is athletic in his career, and as X Division champion, I mean, in TNA he's trying to be the Russell Brand of that company. I don't know.
But either way, I still prefer that version of Brian Kendrick than the one that he portrays himself in WWE. Alright, so we done that part. What about if something happens at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view that is coming up next year? Or the Money in the Bank pay-per-view that's coming up next month? Who's going to be in the Money in the Bank briefcase match?
Roman said he's going to be in it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess Kofi, if he wanted to be broke out the New Day mold, he could just be back being. We need high flyers, don't it? That's what makes ladder match fun. We need more high flyers.
Well, they got the Lucha Dragons. I mean, one of them get in there. I mean, we could see Kalisto in there.
Well, I like Kalisto. He seems cool. He seems more flexible than Rey. Don't forget me wrong for Rey Mysterio, but I really do mean it. Kalisto looks more energized than Rey.
Right.
So, have you even seen the new NXT? What do you think of Bayley? For me, I like Bayley. She's my favorite diva on that roster for NXT.
I like Becky Lynch because she and I have one thing in common.
What's that?
We're both Irish.
Oh, yeah. I've seen her outfit. She looks like she's following the way a little bit of a steampunk going on.
Yeah, she's going a little bit of... She's an Irish stunt double. But, you know, she's very cool.
Oh, I got myself a Skype account going on.
Alright.
Oh, I have a huge tube of WCW. Let's accept this dude.
Alright.
This dude probably gonna be accepted. I hope this dude works, because I haven't tried this out before. Okay. So we might finally got some other people to join this thing.
Alright.
This dude got a weird email address on here. What's his name? Let's type that out. Match Storm. Okay. Whoever this Match Storm fellow, I hope he's probably a huge fan. On a podcast. Oh, sorry. I also have my Skyping account on here.
Alright, that's fine by me.
Let's say hold on, I'm asking him, do you want to join? Because I joined your podcast. It's time for you to try mine.
Mm-hmm.
Probably have some payback with your UK fans. Alright? Throw me in. Alright, hold up, adding another person.
All right.
More to marry, right?
Yep.
There we go, Ricky. You better do it. I wonder how he does it. Wait, I hope you understand his accent.
I mean, sure, I'll understand his accent. He's from the UK. I mean, something like that.
Oh, please say that's not your brother.
Yeah, that's my youngest.
Is that the one who always he seems drunk all the time?
No, that was my older, and he died.
Wait, what?
He died
From what?
from an overdose.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but
It's all right. He was stupid. I know.
get me wrong. Okay, I know I'm saying this, but I have my own. I know how it feels to have a lost one in the family. My own
Yeah.
grandpa passed away on his almost close before his birthday happened. Come on, how hard is it for you to add on? Say accept it. Bro, do you want those figures or not? Where are you? I tried to accept. Where? Okay. I'm adding this person in. Looks like it's not doing it right.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
Just accept it. Hold on. Google Hangout.
All right.
Just. I don't know how do you. Alright. Are you on the Google website? Just look it up in your Google account, buddy. He's watching the show already, but he shouldn't. It's hard to understand. But I feel sorry about that, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay. Alright, Matt. Storm. I really hope sooner or later these boys know how to press the invite if someone says pop up on your thing. Also, am doing it on my phone as well, so making sure this is right. Hold on, oh, wait, I got an idea. I'm doing video call on him on Skype. I want to see if that works.
Yo.
Hey. Really, dude?
1 second, sorry. Let me just kind of do this.
He does this all the time.
I've never used Google Hangouts before. That's why.
Alright, hold on. Alright, Matt. Alright, Peter, say hi to Ricky.
Hello.
Hey. I can hear
What's
you.
going on?
Wait, so how do I accept this thing on Google
Peter, you can tell him, right?
Hangouts?
You just click
Alright,
the.
look on the Google website. Go on the Google Plus on your
Yeah, I'm
account.
on Google Plus.
Alright. Look on probably on my name. You'll probably see it or something. Or maybe do it right
I
now.
don't see your name any.
Hold on, maybe try it now. Alright, maybe type your name. Invite. Let's see what happens. God, sometimes it's gonna be weird. Okay, we talked about earlier about the elimination chamber. So about the tag match thing. So what do you guys think about it?
I already expressed my opinion already.
Yeah, but I want to know what Ricky thinks about it.
Where the fuck is this thing? I can't find it. I seriously can't find it.
God. How
Okay,
do?
1 second. I'm gonna put share screen on, okay, and then you can just direct me through it, okay?
All right.
That sounds a bit better. Yeah, okay. Share screen. Let me know when you can see.
All right. Still loading. You gotta love the internet, people, right?
Yep.
All right.
You see it?
Still loading. All right, God. All right. Looks like it's a blank screen. All right, look up on your name. Probably do that first.
Okay. So I click my name here.
Yes.
Okay, now.
Why does it all look all blank and everything? All right. Oh, it's not fully loaded. That's why. You haven't been on your thing in a long time, haven't you?
Oh, shall I type your name in?
Probably much, yes.
Fuck.
You Billy, it's Florida Phillips. Just look at here. All right, maybe try now. Hey, add. Invite. Let's see what pops up. All right, it's probably look be smart if you do write family, friends, more mentions. Probably choose mentions. Maybe that's there.
Huh. Okay.
Click mentions.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me try this one. Fuck. I think it's there. Yeah, I found it.
About time.
There we go.
It was in the other one. Oh, not true. Alright, disconnect with Skype call then.
All right. Let's see how this works.
Yep.
Finally have someone from the UK doing our little video chats here, huh?
Hey guys, sorry about that. I was
There you go.
having a bit of a dumbass time with Google Hangouts. I don't really use it, that's why.
Yeah, that's all right. Everyone does.
No, because I use Skype for my podcasts and stuff, so because I just find it a lot more funner.
Peter has added YouTube. Okay. Yeah.
Well, where the fuck has he put this camera now? I don't know. My brother comes on the computer and trashes it all the time.
It looks like upside down. Looks like you see a table.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find it.
Almost there. Your hand. There you go.
Almost.
There we go. Oh, that was funny. That is shitty funny.
Old school blindfold match, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, well.
You got Jade portraying Jake the St. Roberts, and us as the crowd. It's the camera, and it's Rick Martinez.
Alright, guys. Hey, how's it going, man? You good?
Yep, I'm good.
And your name is?
Peter.
Peter, nice to meet you, Peter. I am Ricky Cage.
Nice to meet
One
you.
of the co-hosts of the Boston Ricky Cage Show.
Of
Yes,
course.
I have a bit of an ego.
You're plugging, you're doing a DX, you're pulling Thunder and Sean on our show.
Yeah, well, that's life, huh? You take what you can get. So, what were we talking about? Elimination Chamber, I think?
The tag team title match that we're discussing about.
Ah, yes! New Day Rocks! Don't they rock? No, I have to give them that. They've actually turned a half. Like, I didn't think it was such a bad gimmick. The thing is with WWE is they come up with half good ideas, but then they just half do them. So like, for example, like they had the whole. It was a very stereotype happy black church thing faction they had with New Day, right?
Yeah.
But then they didn't want to take it all the way to the extreme.
Mm-hmm.
they didn't do that, and that's why it failed, because it was watered down. Now this new thing, they've turned him heel. Obviously, they've worked better as a heel, and obviously as a heel, it's just they're gonna succeed a bit more. I can't
Exactly.
imagine any of them being main eventers though.
No,
That's the
not at all.
problem.
Not at all.
You alright, tell me we also talk about our favorite superstars, and I know your favorite superstar is that a ball person.
Your favorite superstar
Name it our top 5.
is who?
I already named my top 5 already, and
Dolly.
yeah.
I chose Raven as my #1 favorite wrestler.
Number 1 favorite wrestler, huh? I got one. Chris Benoit.
Oh,
Good
according
choice.
to
Are we
Good
allowed
choice.
to? Are we allowed to talk? I don't know. I didn't ask about any rules. Are we allowed to mention Chris Benoit here?
Yeah.
yes,
I know
it's
it's
all
quite offended. But
well, it's wrestling talk. So we're talking about all things wrestling. So Chris Benoit is good.
Yeah, exactly.
oh yeah, did you guys hear about Destination America's dropping TNA?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter. They have Ring of Honor on their show now.
That is funny as
They
shit.
said-
I burst out laughing.
exactly.
And it's also on the
Yeah.
same day when they had the when they put this on Wednesdays.
Out of business already.
Yeah.
Go out of business already while they've still got some pride left. That's what I say.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
exactly.
want more wrestling promotions. I want more pro wrestling to the world.
Yeah, but wrestling's just I don't know. Wrestling's not as hot as it used to be.
I know
Remember
we're
that
not.
guy? You know, it was 10 years ago now that Muhammad Hassan
Yeah.
retired. I don't know,
Yeah.
Capana,
Yeah.
the spray tan guy.
Mhm.
He was majorly over as a heel because obviously of his background and stuff. He did this whole Muslim character gimmick really well, and then they just kind of let him off one day, and you didn't see him again, which kind of sucked.
I know that's your
Yeah.
favorite character.
He's
There's some
probably-
people who try to portray him as those tough enough videos. Ooh,
Do you know what?
now, Peter, you know what time it is because Ricky never seen our videos we've seen a lot. It's
Oh,
time
tough
for you to
enough
meet
videos.
Hunter.
Yeah,
I watched
tough
one
enough
tough-
videos that everyone's submitting.
I watched
Yeah,
one
yeah.
Tough Enough video.
But this is the one that Brooke showed me about Hunter P.S. Hayes. Is this guy whose gimmick is actually being the son of Michael P.S. Hayes from the Fabulous Freebirds. And he added a tough enough video, and she showed me it, and now she's going to show you.
You wouldn't mind if I record this, would you? Kind of.
No.
No, not at all.
Don't do
No,
anything
it's just the sound and no, it's just our voices and stuff. No faces. Don't worry.
Alright.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Make a good, interesting conversation for my YouTube channel.
Alright.
Alright, then.
Okay, but let's first do the Hunter Hayes preview promo.
Gosh.
Which did talk.
Here we go.
You're thinking I have a stunning resemblance to a certain girl. Well, don't second guess yourself because you're wrong. You see, this business has always had no longer that I have behind us. So let me go ahead and tell you a story. Let me take you back 28 years ago to 1985. When my father, who I have never known, was at the height of his wrestling career. When he went and took a tour down under to Australia. And it was there that he got down under those crippled bed sheets had it that old bastard. Mama. Fast forward 28 years. It's time looking in the mirror. Ain't it, Daddy? Or should I say, oh, notice.
Alright, so that's who we've been watching.
Yep.
Do you want me to be honest with you with this whole tough? I think this whole tough enough thing is kind of pointless. I mean, no one really cool has really come out of there.
I know. They got like an app for it. They try to vote for their favorite to enter this thing. I don't know why, but this is me talking.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Tough Enough. What's the point of having Tough Enough when we've got a perfectly good show called NXT where people perform?
They're trying to make it more dramatic.
And before that, we've got to develop both follow these. Now we've got but the worst part about it, who won last time? Who is there left from Tough Enough from the last season of Tough Enough? We've got Cameron, Ariana, whatever her name is, and the fuck is that? Discounted Nicki Minaj. Come on, seriously.
I know.
That's all she is. Discounted Nicki Minaj.
Yep. Exactly.
I just I just hope people just watch the show for laughs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd like to see?
What?
I'd like to see Adam Rose's Bunny versus El Torito versus Hornswoggle for a title at WrestleMania.
What title? Who's the most famous mascot?
Yes.
No, just for something. It'd just be a funny thing to watch.
Hardcore?
I don't know. Any title that they can make. Just basically, it will be funny to watch. To be.
Yeah.
But also not fair because the bunny is taller than.
Knowing Vince McMahon, he'll probably be like, "I love that idea. Let's do it right now."
Okay, let's stand for the board meeting. Alright, board meeting time. Promote Raw. How you promote it?
Promote Raw.
How to make it better. Okay, here's a scenario. Dean Ambrose is champion. He beat Seth Rollins at the Elimination Chamber.
No, I hate that idea. Where's John Cena? Why isn't my ass being missed? That's my Vince McMahon impression. I don't know how I did him yet.
Yes. I could do the walk. When I was in elementary school, I could do the walk of Mr. McMahon. I did like the whole this and did the ear thing.
Everyone can still do it. I mean, they can perfection it perfectly. Here's my prediction. This is what I can do. Won the tag team elimination chamber match. Rusev, new Intercontinental Champion, walked out of the chamber. Kevin Owens beat John Cena, and Seth Rollins remained the champion. Who's Seth going to face next at Money in the Bank? Who is Rusev's going to be first title defense? And what will happen when the rematch between New Day and Cesaro and Kid happens? What's going to be the outcome?
Wait, you said you want Cesaro and Kid to beat New Day at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Why are you talking about John Cena?
You want Kevin Owens to win.
Ah, gosh. Nah, I don't know. See, the thing is with the whole what's his name? Kevin. My one is I don't think this. Yeah, Kevin Owens. I don't think that this is a good idea because obviously Kevin Steen is going to lose, which you don't want it to happen, but you know it's going to happen because obviously it's John Cena. You know, the guy that no one can lose to.
Yep, exactly.
No one can beat clean. You know John Cena, funny fact, he's only ever tapped out 3 times in his whole career.
And trust me, no one will remember the first person to tap him out because we all know who, because it's Benoit.
Yeah, Benoit was the first one that made him tap out. Kurt Angle made him tap out, and someone else made him tap out. I can't remember who the third one was.
Remember, that was with John Cena before he became top. That was when he was still being pretend to be gangster.
Yeah, the doctor of economics.
It'd be so funny if he portrayed being that again.
He already did twice already. Against the almost against the Rock even.
Okay, so, alright, so we know that he wants Cena to win against Kevin Owens.
Cena to win against Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen, Kevin Owens, whatever.
Thought about the Zack Ryder match. I didn't count up
Yeah.
really.
Well, you know, who gives a fuck about Zack Ryder? Zack Ryder's long gone. Like, it's so unfortunate as well.
Where he's from, right?
Yeah, do you know, it's really unfortunate that Zack Ryder's gone out the way he is, because personally I think he was a very over guy who, he had his own catchphrase, he had his own merchandise, his merchandise sold, he had his own alter ego, he had his own character. And WWE is just kind of like, they said, nope, well, you're not gonna have, it's like Vince just said, that Zack Ryder guy, I hate his character, take him off now! And they just took him and fucked him in the asshole. That's basically what happened.
Yep.
It just sucks.
Yeah.
Feels like for your own Zack Ryder, huh? For me, he doesn't like Neville, and Neville's from the UK.
Oh gosh, I can't stand Neville.
And
I cannot stand Neville. He's not going to be nothing more than a mid-carder. I cannot see him doing a main event ever. Not going to happen.
He looks like Bad News Barrett, or King Barrett.
Bad News Barrett is he's a joke now. Now before, I think maybe you know, in 2012, like at the beginning of 2000, he had that incident with at Elimination Chamber. You could kind of take on the role. This guy could have won something. This guy could have been something. You know, there were rumors that he was going to get the world title. But what happened is they merged the titles. Now, I think that was a stupid thing to do. You should never have merged the titles. But they did it anyway. They don't really care what we think. Merging the titles was stupid. But they've done it now, and that blows any chance of Wade Barrett getting any higher than he already is. I don't think he's going to grow anymore, personally. So I guess we're going to have to wait.
Next is Era.
We're going to have to wait another couple of years until we see anyone from England actually do capture the world title. Who's the other guy I wanted to mention? Oh yeah, Adrian Neville, you were saying earlier. Okay, Adrian Neville. Adrian Neville, the man that Gravity forgot. TNA, the company everyone forgot. That's how I remember it.
Era's still around, huh?
So I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Alright. Jeff Jarrett have his own promotion. Do you think sooner or later that will be on televised?
Global Force Wrestling. Well, do you know what? If Destination America is willing to pick up Ring of Honor, which is funny as shit, because they just dropped in, they're like, fuck you, we're going with Ring of Honor. Now that's funny. Do I think that Jeff Jarrett has a chance of getting a good TV deal? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, when he was in TNA, the ratings weren't bad, and he built TNA from scratch. So I don't see why they would turn this guy down. But this guy has obviously had a hard time finding a TV deal. But I do reckon he'll eventually get one when the time is right. Maybe not with like a spectacular, worldwide TV network. Maybe with like a, I don't know, maybe like a small time deal with like someone smaller. I know because Spike TV has actually gone pretty big now. They've actually started showing Spike TV is now available in the UK.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My cousin was telling me yesterday.
Alright, we're talking about TNA earlier, about TNA. We got brought up. But before it became gone, what's your favorite TNA match?
Favorite TNA match would probably be AJ Styles vs Christopher Daniels vs Samoa Joe. In 2005.
That's a good one.
That was probably the best match TNA has had. Ever.
For me, it is the House of Fun match between Raven and X-Pac.
X-Pac.
Or as his real in TNA. But he supposed to have Jeff Hardy face him in that pay-per-view, but Jeff Hardy didn't came.
Oh yeah. Who heard about Sonny's latest stunt?
I heard.
I haven't.
Okay, well, okay, what's the, just so we know we're talking about the same stunt here, which one did you hear?
I heard about the big deal with Vivid.
Oh yeah, that's the same, yep, exactly the same one. Okay, so Sonny got offered a 6-figure check from, was it MTV?
No, it was Vivid.
Vivid. She got offered
Yeah.
a 6-figure check from Vivid to do a porn movie.
And
Wow.
and they don't want China to be in the Hall of Fame because she does that.
Well, no, she doesn't do it
Yeah, it's
anymore.
hypocritical.
Yep. No, that was there was a lot of things wrong with China before she did that. So,
Oh, we never talked about earlier. We thought that should X-Pac join the Hall of Fame because we got 3 members that click already. So
Hall of Fame though. I don't think he can, to be honest. Well, logically he probably can't, but as he's Triple H's buddy, you know, if you're Triple H, his buddy, you can join the Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
That guy did a porn as well at one point, I think.
no.
Mhm.
Oh wait, X-Pac probably yeah.
Okay.
He's the reason why China got in trouble.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah.
He got himself into a lot of shit as well. A lot of them did back in the day.
Well,
A lot
it
of
was
them cleaned up their act.
what do you expect with the 90s? I'm the probably the youngest person in his room, by the way.
Scott Hall was taken off, wasn't he, of Global Force Wrestling because of his stupidity. Guy's a fucking idiot.
Yep.
Guy is a fucking idiot. Like, oh my god, this guy is terrible. He's a terrible human being. You know, there were at this Comic-Con convention, and he wouldn't sign this kid's birthday card, and the kid was dying of brain cancer.
Oh, you mean Scott Hall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a fucking
That's what I meant.
asshole.
Is it before
No.
he was done being drunk, or when he was still being drunk at the time?
Well, he's drunk now again, so it don't really matter.
No,
That's
I
why
heard I heard he stopped that already. His son came back to help him.
Oh well, you know, he's a dick to his son as well. So,
Well, he's in Japan.
do you know what he did to his son?
Okay, what did he do to his son? If he's so fit it doesn't start with the letter M, I will slap both of you guys with both of the letter M.
Nah, he didn't murder his son. Okay, he
No.
didn't get into
No.
he didn't get into a handicap match with his wife and son like Chris Benoit.
No. No, he didn't. I think
Come on, that's
he beat
kind
his
of
son.
that is,
I think he beat his son.
Well, he's a wrestler.
no, that was Kevin Nash. No, Kevin Nash beat his son.
Oh, yeah.
Scott Hall. No, his son needed money, and he went and took some from his dad, and his dad went and aired it on Facebook and Twitter, and like, oh, my son stole money from me. Oh, my son's an asshole. It's like, you don't do that shit. He's your fucking son at the end of the day. Why do you have to be a dick for?
Remember, he's still a work in progress with him. Jake Roberts, he's still good.
Remote.
Alright,
No.
for the Divas.
Remote.
Bella.
Mode.
The Divas division. I think the NXT Divas division is better than the main roster.
Yeah, definitely.
Did I see what?
The NXT roster better.
Yeah.
Who do I think? Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely better. Who from there do I actually like would be a good
I like Bailey.
question. Samoa debut. Oh, fuck hell.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was crazy for that.
Joe, and everyone
Joe.
chanted,
Everyone
Like,
got
holy
mad
shit!
pop.
It's like,
There
Joe.
was mad pop.
yeah, that got mad pop. You
Yep.
can tell them fans watch TNA as well. They're like, Joe's gonna kill you.
Yep.
They're
And some
Russian,
fans are Ring of Honor fans of Samoa Joe as well.
Yeah.
or the fans of CM Punk. Punk was a huge feud with Joe back in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, but Joe's accomplishment in Ring of Honor was his 22-month heavyweight title reign. That was possibly the biggest title reign in Ring of Honor history. No one could emulate that ever. Ever.
I
Mm.
watch Ring of Honor because it starts so late at night for me to watch it. Like around 11 here. But maybe it'd be a lot better and I'm gonna watch it now on the America District channel now.
Does anyone watch what's the other one? Lucha.
Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
follow
I've seen some
Instagram.
videos.
They got John Morrison.
Lucha Underground wrestlers there. They've got John Morrison, Johnny Mundo.
Johnny
His
Mundo.
name is now. They've got Son of Havoc, which is he's alright. He's very over. Evilise, another good person.
There's Cage. I mean, that's his name. There's Cage.
Vampiro for crying out loud, and Vampiro doesn't wear his makeup anymore.
I like Vampiro. He's a commentator.
You think he looks good with or without his makeup or face paint?
He's still the same person either way. I mean,
as a professional wrestler standpoint, if he wrestled without his makeup, would you still cheer for him?
yeah, I would. I still cheer for him.
You know, like people pick Psychosis when he wanted to put on his mask at the ECW pay-per-view.
He wore his mask to WCW too.
Yeah, but he took it off middle of a match.
Well, I don't know. I think he's
Did he?
going.
It's from the ECW One Night Stand pay-per-view.
ECW. Extremely
Yep.
crappy wrestling. Yeah.
I thought
Sorry, I had to do that.
we watched when ECW invaded Raw for the first time.
Extremely crappy wrestling.
I see someone's a Jerry King Lawler fan.
Nah. Do you know what? Do you know what was the funniest thing? The funniest thing we on ECW. Do you remember when they crucified Sandman?
Oh yeah.
That was, I was like, what the fuck? Oh my word, that is just fucking.
Uh-huh.
I wish I was there. I was born in '97, so I missed the whole good era. Yeah, when it started. I was right around the end of the Raven. Dreamer, best feud of all time, Dreamer and Raven.
Who remembers when they rebooted it?
I did. I watched it when it was there.
W
I don't.
into the. Do you remember that?
Nah, I don't.
I did. That's where I met Tommy Dreamer.
That's, oh my god. CM Punk started out there. It was like, it was basically NXT.
Yeah.
Does an incredible job for him.
Yeah, he does one-on-one sessions about wrestling, like your charisma, the gimmick.
He did
Also.
a few with Mike Knox because over Kelly.
Here's a question for you guys. What do you think's more important?
What?
Your wrestling ability or your microphone skills?
Both. For me, both.
Both
No,
definitely.
if you had to choose one.
If you're a manager, I would stay with voice. But
No, wrestling.
I gotta go with voice because
move.
I got good wrestling ability, but my mic skills isn't that good.
Yeah, I just have a mouthpiece with me. I'm a manager who's talking. For me, I prefer being a manager. I do like old school.
I personally believe that it's probably voice. It has to be
that's
your
what I'm
mic
saying.
skills.
Yeah.
Look at John Cena. John Cena's.
His promo skills are still giving me chills bumps by thinking about it.
Yeah, but he's also a good wrestler. I was thinking of someone like John Cena's he's easy to work with. I'll give him that. And he's
Guys, I'll be right back.
easy to work with. And he can pull his moveset is very limited. But then you've got someone like maybe Sin Cara who can't talk. And
They're still
but
cool.
he can wrestle.
They still talk for him.
Yeah.
I wonder where he went. Alright, but other way, I still think I like Kalisto. Kalisto seems.
Kalisto.
Oh, but have you seen James Storm's gimmick?
Who'd you like out of the women in NXT?
Yeah, I like Bailey. Bailey's fun.
I like Sasha Banks.
Oh, look at the dog. Baby.
Sorry about that. And I'm back.
Nice dog.
No, thank you.
I prefer cats.
How old are you, Annie? Pete?
20.
Ah, same age as me.
Yeah.
I'm only 20.
Is one Divas NXT favorite?
Becky Lynch.
Your dog's just peeking his head up behind you. It's just,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I like Sasha Banks.
If I choose Bailey and the Ric Flair's daughter.
Charlotte?
Good.
Yeah.
Funny fact, she's related to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right. She's related. Oh wait, you mean Charlotte? I mean,
Sasha Banks. She's a Snoop Dogg's cousin.
Yeah. Sasha Banks.
And
That's why they call her the
And,
boss.
who's the other one? Bailey's cool. Alexa Bliss is, I guess she's hot.
that's steampunk.
I don't really like Becky Lynch. I don't know what it is. She just reminds me of a female Sheamus.
Yeah.
Fair enough,
She
they're
used
both
to be a
Irish.
She used to be a stunt double before she came to NXT.
Stunt double for what?
I don't know, basic movies and all that stuff.
Hmm. I like I like the trio they have with Carmella and the two other guys.
Oh,
They're entertaining to watch. Is it Enzo and Marie and the other?
oh, I think I mentioned his name.
Okay.
It's something
It is Enzo.
Big Cat.
Yeah,
Swift. Whatever.
because that's what we. Oh gosh, they got some good fun. They got some good lines as well.
Okay, NXT on YouTube. Let's see if we can watch here. Blake and Murphy. Here it is.
Remember the
they're
Ascension?
Oh yeah.
Like, terrible. The Ascension suck. God,
No duh.
they was terrible when they were terrible when they made it up to the main roster. That was just the worst thing
Yeah.
ever. They looked
Yeah.
so bad. Like I don't know if you've played if you've ever seen like the when movies take the piss out of wrestlers.
Yeah.
That's basically what they were. They were the people that you'd get to play wrestlers in a movie.
Hmm.
Do you remember when I don't know if you've seen Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, not
Yeah.
the shitty reboot.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Macho Man played the Bonesaw
yeah.
guy?
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. And do you remember how over the top he was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is basically what the Ascension is to me. They're just
Yep.
a bunch of over the top morons.
No, they're trying to portray themselves as the Road Warriors. They're trying to sell their gimmick.
Do you know what would have been cool is if they got if they because when what's his face, Bully Ray come back, Baba Ray. When he came back, I was like, what the fuck? Where is this guy? And you don't see him again after. I'm like, man, do you know? I would have loved to have seen this guy. I would have loved to have seen him and Devon both come out and book a WrestleMania. That's what they should have. Should have worked a match with them.
The Ascension
Yeah.
versus the Deli Boys. Let's have a match. Should it be ladder match or TLC?
Tables.
Or tables?
Tables. match.
Tables, ladders, chairs. Oh, don't forget the stairs as well now.
No.
Yeah.
We're not bringing the stairs. We're not
It's the
doing
dumbest
that.
piece of shit ever.
It's like the worst thing ever they added.
Okay, if you had
It
to,
was
if you had to get rid of one person in WWE, who would it be?
Ooh, Michael Cole.
Adam
Big Show.
Rose.
Big
Adam
Show.
Rose.
Big Show?
No, you can repackage Adam Rose.
You mean back and be a little cougar?
Yeah, I'd put him back as Leo Kruger.
Ooh, I could find that YouTube video.
Yeah, you can see his match as Leo Kruger, or you can
Like,
see one of
I
his
think as well.
promos.
Emma needs to get rid of this whole evolution thing
Yeah,
because it doesn't work.
yeah. I like it. Emma's now a heel now in NXT.
So what's the whole Billy Mickey James situation?
Mickey
I
James
don't know.
situation.
I mean, with Storm, because I haven't watched the show in a while.
Storm's
Well,
trying to
TNA's been
make
cancelled, so.
I mean, before then.
well, it's Storm's trying to
Ah.
make it. Mickey James trying to have one more match, and he's getting under Bram.
Bram. It's Magnus, man. Bram's the other guy.
Oh, right, no. There we go.
Yeah.
I try to watch his one of Adam Rose's former gimmicks.
Do
Yeah.
you remember what's his name? Do you remember you know Bram, right?
Yeah,
From TNA?
Bram.
You know
Yeah.
he's married. He's married to Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Wait, she's married to Charlotte?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's married to Charlotte.
Yeah. He is.
That's funny as shit. Because Ric Flair's a piece of shit as a guy. He's a racist guy, and his daughters went and found an English guy. He must have been well happy. Actually, no, he wasn't. They had a fight.
Yep.
Hey, they're both wrestlers, so maybe they both do separate businesses. You know, yeah.
Well, yeah. Ric Flair is a racist. He doesn't care about anyone
Yeah,
else.
he called Teddy Long a nigger. I was like,
Oh my
dude,
God.
the fuck?
I like Teddy. Teddy's like definitely my favorite GM of all time.
I like
yeah.
Eric Bischoff.
Don't! I told
Yeah,
Peter
that's what
his
I
name.
was speaking about. Eric Bischoff, who made the Elimination Chamber in 2002.
Eric Bischoff is a fucking idiot. Have you heard how he's trying to sue
Yeah.
TNA?
Yeah.
Good.
Such a pathetic lawsuit.
They try to steal the WCW gimmick, try to make a new version of the New World Order.
Oh yeah, with Immortal.
No.
I think that's when we started watching TNA because of Hulk Hogan, and also surprisingly the same day when Bret the Him and Hart came to Raw.
Yeah, they're trying to outrank WWE in ratings with Hulk Hogan coming to TNA.
For me, I picked Bret the Him and Hart over Hulk Hogan.
That was a terrible move on TNA's behalf.
Exactly.
But I don't know, like it would make sense because AJ Styles even said it. The only reason they actually brought Hulk Hogan in was to have him to have AJ. No, not to have AJ. Sorry, to have Hogan like go on shows and promote TNA. That was the reason for it.
Yep.
Hey, I met Kevin Nash because of Hogan, so I'm happy. But wish Paul and Nash stayed a little bit longer so I could meet them, so I get an autograph instead of darn people.
Oh, you hear about Kevin Nash wanting a retirement match?
I don't know. They need to both retire like now. Okay, Hogan and Flair should be playing checkers in an old people's home.
Remember, in WWE standards, Ric Flair is retired.
Yep. But he's living the bachelor life if he's young.
The fuck is this? I don't know if you've seen. Have you seen Arrow season 3?
No.
I seen Jeremy Howes. I saw his review.
Have you seen? Okay, do you know who Ra's al Ghul is from the DC universe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that pool he goes to regenerate his youth,
Yeah.
so he looks young all the time. Does Ric Flair think he owns one of them? For fuck's sake.
I think he thinks so.
He tried to punch the Big Show. We saw that ended.
Oh god. Oh my god. That Obama care.
So,
God.
how about the Bullet Club, huh?
Yeah, they're very good. New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I haven't seen any.
Do you know who I like from New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Who?
Kushida.
Oh,
Wanna
Kushida.
look it up?
Kushida.
Yeah, he's. You know who I'm on about?
Mm-hmm.
The guy who teams with he teams with Alex Shelley quite a lot.
Yeah.
That guy is awesome.
Uh-huh.
Like some of the
Okay,
shit he can do.
Yeah.
Be right back. Wait. Yeah.
If I was to, because you guys were saying earlier on about if I was to pick anyone, NXT, I really like Hideo Itami.
Oh, yeah. He made the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal in WrestleMania.
Yeah. Imagine Zack Ryder winning something again. That's funny. It will never happen.
Nope. Never.
I actually thought for 2 seconds he was going to win the title.
I thought so too.
I don't know why they buried him so badly. It was not even funny.
Neither do I.
He wasn't like it wasn't like Keith Slater, who like Keith Slater no one gives a fuck about.
Nope.
Alright, I got this cool game I got called Trivia. Wrestling Trivia. Let's see if you can answer some of these card games real quick. Let's see who's smarter than you, huh? You want to do modern or Attitude Era?
Attitude Era, definitely.
Okay, Attitude Era.
WCW. WCW 95.
Alright, here's the first question. What tag team reunites to face 3 members of Evolution in
You
a
play games?
match at WrestleMania?
What's the team?
I don't know.
I give up.
The Rock and Sock Connection.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, here's a question. Did you play any wrestling games? Ever?
Yeah. I did.
Console wise. What was the last one? What was the last one you touched?
I think it was WWE 2K14 for the last gen.
What, 360?
PS3.
See, I don't know. It kind of sucks that there's like hardly any wrestling games to choose from now. There's only WWE ones. Like, do you remember back in like when we had like when Nintendo 64 was around? You had like all the WCW games. You had like WWF No Mercy, WWF
Yeah.
Oh,
Raw 2, SmackDown. Your mouth, here comes the pain. You had all those spin-offs,
Yeah.
and then you had like.
play it. You could try it out. You could try this old school Nintendo 64 games or the games to play, say no.
And who's the other guy? What was the other one that came out as well? They had all the SmackDown vs Raw series. SmackDown vs Raw series was okay. Like, they were pretty good. They had some good stuff. They had some good points to them.
I know they had Boogeyman and the Undertaker in that game.
Who remembers how terrible the ECW games were?
Yeah.
I never played it.
ECW games were terrible. I never actually owned one. I don't know. What did you have back then? Did you have a PS PlayStation or a Nintendo 64?
Back then I had a Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I actually did not like PlayStation. Even PlayStation 2 was like, to me. But
The only time I played the old school PlayStation stations was back in my daycare days.
I liked what was the other one? Do you remember when TNA came out with a game? I don't know if you got a chance to play that.
Oh no,
That was it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
It had some fun elements to it.
It wasn't when they got one big character came because the game. What is it?
Suicide.
Yeah,
Did you ever play? Yeah. Did you ever play Def Jam?
Nah, never played it.
Funny fact about Def Jam. Def Jam was originally designed the engine was designed for a WCW game, but WCW went out of business, so they decided to make a Def Jam. What was the other one that came out as well? Rumble Roses. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's in at the back section, away from visibleness. Trying to think of another one.
Oh, have
Uh,
you ever played like WCW before when it got like Raven and Goldberg on it?
Which one? There's
No.
like lots. There's like Starcade, NWO Thunder.
Starcade. That was good.
Come on, Chili, come with me.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember that? Sorry, do you remember that? Bash? Is it Bash on the Beach? WCW Bash on the Beach.
Yeah.
I
That was a
could
good
hook
game.
up my, ooh, I could just screen share and hook up to my WWE Network account here.
I remember.
Hey guys, I need to. I'm tired. It's like nearly 4 o'clock over here. Nice talking to you guys. Have fun
Yep.
with your little Rumble chat.
Yep.
Here, I got
I
it.
don't know.
I did it for you.
Feel free to add me on Google if you want, Mr. Peter.
I will
Maybe
do
you
that.
can jump on sometime. Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
I will
Well.
do that.
You could do this more. Oh, good. I tried to say you could add it to your Skype account so we could do this more often. So you
Exactly.
could join his podcast.
Yep.
But never mind. He probably get one chance of seeing it one quick when he really understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does anyone have any update on the Iron Sheik anymore?
No.
I just think Rusev is like the newer version of the Iron Sheik in a way, but a mixture of Kozlov.
Yeah, but he's from Bulgaria. Bulgaria.
Yeah, but remember, I mean how the build in a way, the same body mold in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, how did? Oh, we still is sooner or later going to be turning into a lovable guy when he was with Santino.
Vladimir Kozlov versus Santino.
Yeah, and like if that ever happened again, where do you think would be same magic or not?
No, I don't think so. I think Vladimir Kozlov will show Rusev who's the true Russian hero is.
But I forgot to ask Ricky about this. What do you think about the whole Lana situation with Dolph?
Oh, I think WWE it just broke them up too soon. They wanted to try to get this. I think they should keep her with Rusev more longer to see if he gets a world title match, and we'll see how far that would go.
Well, how long did he have that title for the U.S. title?
Yeah, he lost it at WrestleMania, then he lost it again at
Well,
Vader.
technically, Lana said that he said he had quit in that match, but I don't know if he really did or not. I'm still on the conversation on that one.
Oh, he did. He said it in Bulgarian. Lana understands Bulgarian pretty well.
Yeah, of course. You know she's from Florida, right? You know the real Lana.
Yeah.
Huh.
Her name is CJ Perry or something.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, everyone says she started being all nice when she comes to social media.
Yeah. She was an actress before she got into wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. See, look, someone did post it on their Instagram of Ring of Honor.
Oh yeah.
Be funny. That's all supposed to be the same day when they supposed to go on Wednesdays for TNA.
You know, I think Ring of Honor is going to do great on television, maybe on Spike. That's what I'm hearing around the rumors.
Well, at least they have AJ Styles.
Well, he's at New Japan Pro Wrestling a lot. He's been at the Global Wars as a promotion from New Japan, and Ring of Honor.
Hey, at least they have Maria. Maria's one of my favorite divas girl when she first came along.
Yeah, now she's married to Mike Bennett.
Hey, at least we can finally see her on TV again.
True.
And also they got the former boyfriend of AJ Lee.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. She's now going to be a help video game designers to help young women.
She's perfect at doing that.
Yeah,
It's like everyone's her dream to do it.
yep. I wonder how CM Punk's going to do with MMA.
They're still trying to debunk that whole the Green Rangers thing.
Oh, Jason David Frank?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I do love the Power Rangers, but I love wrestling more. So it was like the huge debate of the 90s in a way, because 90s it was popular with Rangers and wrestling in the same era.
Yeah.
But technically, Power Rangers started right around 93, and WWE standpoint started right around, I guess, 94, I believe, or 95 for Raw. But
I think so.
they've been in wrestling this way longer than WWE than Pro Power Rangers. But either way, he does karate. Which was better, professional wrestling or learning how to actually fight?
Well, Jason David Frank has been in the Muay Thai kickboxing for his long life. I mean, he's been training for a long time. I've seen him hit his MMA fight with some guy, and he still looks good. He still looks good.
Yo, same thing with another thing. I told you about the whole. I think I should try to do that DDP yoga because I always seen it. I think I should try it. You don't want to see if it really does work.
I will never be the guy who does the DDP yoga because that is for like my bones are not like is what it used to be. So.
I doubt that. I think there's something wrong with your screen because every time when I look at your thing, it's going black. But
what do you mean?
When we're done with this thing, you should watch the video so you understand to this point.
Yeah.
I've been and tried it. Oh, my birthday is coming up in 2 months. I'll be turning 18.
Oh yeah. Who that?
On the 19th of July.
No, who you're texting.
Oh, it was my Google
Ah,
update.
gotcha.
I really need a. Does anyone know how to find a cheaper way to buy an X-Pac figure? Do you still have any of back in the old days?
No, I don't think so.
You still don't have any of your old wrestling figures growing up?
No, I gave him to someone who is also a wrestling fan, and I think he loves wrestling since I don't know. I basically gave him my wrestling stuff to him.
You mean
I think
what? You give all your wrestling gear?
not all my wrestling gear. I have a CM Punk T-shirt, Sting T-shirt, and Brock Lesnar T-shirt, as you can see. Yep, Black Fury one.
I still want to know about the whole situation about if will the Undertaker come back.
He did come back at WrestleMania 31, and that was it.
What it is already late. I don't know. Okay, so here's the other thing I want to know. When everyone got the whole beginning of watching wrestling? I started watching wrestling right after WrestleMania 24. But when was your first day watching wrestling?
I think my first day was I watched the DVD of WrestleMania 22 in Chicago. I seen the matches there. It was pretty good, and I got hooked up from that since.
For me, also I did watch. I still remember as a child. I think I did watch the famous Hell in a Cell match that got Umaga. I mean, not Umaga. I mean, Rikishi was in. You know, where the Undertaker choke slammed him.
Oh yeah, the Armageddon Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I watched that. I watched that match growing up. That's when I first started watching wrestling in a way. But I stopped watching wrestling because I was like, "There, what year was that again?"
It was back in 2000.
And I was 90. So I was born in 97, so 97, 98, 99. 2000. I was like 4 years old. So when I started watching wrestling right around 2008, I believe. Well, do the math there when I started. So yeah. All I tell is this: wrestling helps me a lot in my life. It helped me make friends, you know.
Yeah,
Did it help you make friends, or just
I made some friends before wrestling, and in my high school, in my senior year, I hang out with some of the guys who are pretty much love my love of WWE and all that stuff. I actually had a friend who wrote about that on my in my yearbook. It's sure I'll go get it.
it's probably going to be hard to see?
Don't worry, you'll see it. How much one is this? Yeah, this was it.
The screen's black, man.
Wait. Right.
Still black.
Yep.
But it's hard to see the screen while it's all black, you know.
Yeah. This was right here is Vinny. I'll read it off to you so you can hear. He said, this year, 2013, we grew mad close at the lunch table. You're a beast, chugging mad water and vitamin water bottles. I respect your determination because your love live for the WWE. Beast as hell, man. I wish you the best. Wish you the best. That was what he wrote on my yearbook, something like that.
Seems like a nice friend.
Yeah.
You still talk?
Hmm?
You still talk to him?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe I got nothing. It's almost 10 o'clock. What time is it over there?
10:50 over here.
Don't forget you're hour ahead.
Yeah.
I guess we could do this do this probably next week or keeping up for next update for next Monday.
Probably, yeah.
Are you busy with anything?
I have a free schedule.
I still have my final, but if not, per se, I'm good for tomorrow. Except on the 29th because I got my final exams for high school.
Right.
Then I will be a senior. Yay!
I'm already graduated, so good luck to you.
Yeah. Wait, are you doing college or something, or you just don't do college?
I'm not in college. I'm done with high school, but I'm
Yeah.
not in college.
So, I mean, my college already got paid for, so I'm good. None of these things are kind of. Try to see. I don't know what's wrong with this thing sometimes.
Mm.
Like, somehow if I see your screen, it's like all black. Like,
I see your screen perfectly.
Yeah. I think that's weird.
Mm.
Cats. My cat trying to make a huge mess. Yeah. Sebastian. He's in the drawer.
Yeah.
Don't mind the mess, but yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
God, cats. At least they're more quiet than dogs. They get them that much.
Mm.
I don't know what's more better. And also, I used to have a pet fish growing up. You know, from carnivals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, I should have planned this through about what to do on this thing because it was still, new to the whole chatting thing on this podcast on here.
Yeah.
Note to self: next time when we do this, I need to make notes. Make notes about the show, what to talk about, so if we don't have to be stuttering and doing weird things every single time.
Yeah.
Good go. Alright, so you want to wrap this thing up so we could probably do it on Thursday after SmackDown?
I don't see why not.
Because I have nothing. That's when summer starts for me. So I got a free schedule after that.
My summer's on today.
Alright, so let's cut this off and just. I'm kind of about to go to get, exams and I have to get ready for it.
That's right.
Alright, bye, boy.
Bye.